Sam Roberts here at the WWE Performance Center with the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
Correct.
Bray, what's the Haps?
What?
What's the Haps?
I'm unfamiliar with that term.
It's just like, hey, what's the Haps?
I think we're getting started off on the wrong foot here. Just ask me a question that I can answer.
Yeah. Well, are you excited about 2K15, the video game then?
Yes.
I am too.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Do you play by lantern light?
No.
Well, listen. A lot's happened to you over the last year or two. I mean, we're here in the Performance Center. This is where the Wyatt family kind of came to fruition. What's the thought process that goes into like, okay, we have something that works on this small scale on NXT. It really works. People are dying for this thing to get on the main roster, and now I have to do it in an arena full of people.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went down in this building and the little building in Tampa, the warehouse where we came from. And we like to think of ourselves as like the first product that came out of NXT. Of course, the Shield got lucky and they got up there before us, but we were as is.
Right.
Like everything about the Wyatt family, we were already existing down in Orlando, making a name for ourselves. And I think it speaks volumes, for the NXT crowd because, like, at the time, only like Canada and like a few other countries were getting the product, and we really felt it the first time. We were traveling and we're doing shows in America, and a couple people know who we are, but not really. And the first time we went to Canada, we came out, and it was just an unbelievable ovation. And that was the first realization that we had that, man, this NXT thing is really catching on.
Right.
And people are really getting into this, and this is real,
So do you have this awareness right before you go out in front of the first giant crowd that this is either going to be huge or we're going to look like fools?
I never once doubted.
You didn't?
Never, because I already knew it was already proven.
Right.
When we were down here, we were. I can be honest when I say I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with becoming something, and I think I've realized that dream now, and I think we all have, and we're blown away by how far we've come in such a short period, and we all know that there's a lot more to come.
Yeah. When you come on so strong, and you start, within your first year, you've got matches with Cena, you got matches with Jericho, you got all this stuff going on. Do you, if you're not on a pay-per-view, do you panic and say, "Oh no, this is escaping me, it's over," or do you go, I got so much, like this is working, I'm not worried about it?
Are you kidding me? What comes next for Bray Wyatt will peel the skin back from everyone's forehead.
Really?
This is nothing. It's a joke.
You're constantly working on developing the character. What's next? What's next?
It evolves on itself. I don't have to. Like I was saying, there is no character, man. It happens naturally, man. It's the evolution of me.
Yeah.
And missing a pay-per-view, come on. You think I'd just miss a pay-per-view for no reason? Come on.
I love it. I mean, that makes me feel like there's something going on. Well, listen.
Maybe there is.
I hope so. Do you play video games, Bray Wyatt?
Oh, no.
You don't?
No. I did see upstairs. I did see this video game, but there's too much. There's too much going on for me always to play video games. But when I do actually get a chance to sit down and do something like that, it's a very enjoyable moment for me.
Right. When you have like 30 minutes on your own.
Always spinning around me, so something like that, would be a real honor for me.
Yeah. Well, listen, Bray, I'm glad that you're in the game. I'm glad you got your own 2K15 poster here. Are you going to get to keep this?
I don't know who else would want it.
And also, and I want to tell you real quick before we finish up, it goes to show how good your character is, that the fact that you have deep family relations in the wrestling business doesn't even really come up when you talk about Bray Wyatt.
What does it matter?
Does your dad have any sort of opinion on the character? Does he have his input? Is he a valuable person to go to on that stuff?
I don't really care for anyone's opinion on what I should do. I am my own entity, and I don't need help.
Yeah.
That's just the truth, man.
You heard it here first. Bray Wyatt. Thank you so much, man.
Right on, man.